Just to give it a search to, Jason always says that Phoenix, many will die before the Phoenix dies. Started here in English, but English don't find anything, or censor it for. More exactly, not find it here, but I found it a book where in French is cited. Where are here? Where was the book where I find it? Yeah, I found that this book now lately. Many be done before the Phoenix, but you don't find anything. But I forgot almost Nostradamus BS. You see, many before, so I've searched for that book, what exactly this. Und the library, Hitler. So Hitler, again. So here on the library site you can find it. Found this, downloaded, where is it? And I copy pasted the French phrase. Well, look exactly, holy fuck, exactly went to that page. I just pull it exactly on that page because on the 200 look, interpretation. I will copy pasted this. Many will die before the Phoenix Hitler after 55 years, then 55 years and 10 months he will find lost home. Here is this one will be the 6th century since September, so 670 years. What they say after 54 years, yeah, he will find his lost home. 20 years the past, so by interpretation. Well, these books are interesting. So whatever I just find it, I put that in search the expression. I was thinking already maybe in English is a appeared this book, but I don't know. Or maybe this. So I found it this book, It's translated, so it's in English. Look at. Many should die before the Phoenix die. The 670 he shall remain. His dwelling shall endure. Both 15 years and 20, 39. Heck knows how it can be decoded. You must know a bunch of things like JSON and put together something. I remember. So here is the. Yeah, I even must download this to have this 559 page. Find this book, but you must put in a. Is 70th century books is said with other English words, so not died. The S letter is written like F, like I said many times, So Phoenix is written together to O and letter, so that's why not enter. So written in different ways. So when you should die, before the Phoenix died, so it's hard to find. Here is milestone with Hitler. Or I don't know what is a dolphin. I put that, came in mind again, Corvin sent the first Hungarian stories Phoenix, how to say. So the first in the round was described as blackface, black eyes. His name contains the Shoyong, which is Hungarian, the Falcon, contains the umlaut, which is collapse, the collapse and fall, again. The Amos means washes away, so flood. And I remember that Malik, Carter can use torch in every direction, it's such as it can be shirt, cut, whatever. Slavs read like this, but the chair is black, the rich chair can be called also, Malik, as I remember, in Arab is king, but I'll give it a new search again. King and Arab, Malik.
ملك
Malik content. Always, you hear it sounds, it says kone. Always it puts the on the words.
ملك
Vilke,
ملك
Malik kone. Ehain, Allah, one of probably.
عاهل
Ahil, Allah, whatever. And Alma,
المسيح
Almasiha. But not the Hungarians, first Hungarians name Almos. Which are there was me sleepy. So again, something rebirth like Phoenix and shit, Almos, Almos means sleepy and Alum, Gara means dreamer. Or what Alum static, because Al means stays, so like in English. Fucking hell, man, fucking. You can see the same word with like prophet and even you take Malik and you say that Malik, Amalek, Olmec, almost. If I write the almost name like a crazy way, so take out, for example, Sabir, whose husband who dies in here is called Balakin to success and one success is Malakin Sedrenus. So even the B and M get interchange, Balak and almost, the aesthetic cannot transform in car letter, but because the car letter can be car like this, even this can be say in English, right? That's how they brought, In Hungarian, the shell letter is just simple like this, Let's write like this, whatever. So almost is described as a what even says dark cards, the chronicle, black cards. It's long fingers and I don't know what the fuck it is. But Al-Mashi,
المسيح
Al-Masi is Messiah or put in search on AI. In Arabic means Messiah, anointed one, Messiah, I hate it. Similar to like Jesus Christus, or anointed one probably. In the Quran appears 11 times. We saw Jesus as son of Mary and who is respected by Christians like Christus. Anointed one. Alright, I'll get a fucking party. Isa al-Masih. So Isa is Jesus, yeah. Al-Masih means the prophet, king, or how you say. Second round to Mohammed. But Mohammed is bigger. Yeah, whatever. fuck, what Wikisla? So whatever he says, the Lord, the King, or almost. The Hungarian first leader was king, or even says the chronically he was saint. Let's see if in English I find something, but you know about Islam you can see there is a separate Wikipedia, but what all these small Hungarian things probably not even mentioned. Almost was saint. Chronicles say that he in fact is saint because in Latin almus also means like nurturing or I don't know. Fucking Los Alamos. Can propose fostering genius. So that's positive. But I don't know if really appears in other. Oh, Latin. What the fuck is Estonia? What is it? Something given to the poor as charity / money. Hungarian also is a word for this, so sounds similar. What is she got? Solomon also is described like this, Solomon names against Solomon, Solomon the Juking, So whatever. And if you put the chrono, look, let's start a new one. Almost is born, and put Jesus said that Phoenix, his dwelling shall endure 670 years. Is 670 years is and Jason 670 years is the span of 700 kings in Sumer until now, In fact, Hungarian numbers also appear this difference, Plus in BC Cimmerians appear, which is similar to Sumerian names, so but who are Scythian type, so again, Hungarian Scythians also. And almost is the leader of 7 chieftains. And so, chieftain or chief in Hungarian is Phoenix or Phoenix. The Hungarian story is Phoenix story. I don't know what. Even has the 7 word in English, if you transform the pillar to PBV interchange to 7. You write like this, because 7. 7 Hungarian chieftains, fucking hell. Insane, but no, I cannot find anything, so no. Yeah, says something is here. And after him is Stefan the king, but Stefan is 7 again, so it will be some bird appeared and shit. Hitten and shit, yeah. It is a song too, let's fucking find the chronicle. I wanna say almost name even they say in Latin is some nurturing, some good thing. Almost is like again some positive, Messiah, Jesus, Mohamed and whatnot. Hungarian almost can mean this folk on collapse, washes away, Malik is king in Arab, almost is sleepy, all is dream, all is step. Interesting, almost has the state name, but the Stefan finds the state. Stefan has his number is 7, This guy was the leader of 7 chieftains. The same fucking story. Let's see. Duce, Almo, Nimi. Oh, that's how I find it usually. Holy fuck, man. Again, this is it. This is the chronicle. Let's see if I go outside on Google. I cannot find it. I must go like this like a stupid. Here is written somewhere the Scythia. Elezione di. Oh, my fucking shit. Skitty, yeah, already. Here is Almo Duce. Let's cut out and put Sanctus, Ides Sanctus. It is saint, again. So like something like big, Messiah, prophet like Jesus and Mohamed and whatnot, Holy fuck me, first must download. Fucking go to Latin. Oh, I translated Arab man, holy fuck. Hier. Daughter of Duke Annabelle was Skytia Emeshu was his mother. And we begot the son called Almus, but Almus was named by divine event because while his mother was pregnant through the fight and divine life appeared divine vision or falcon Asturische how is translated. The form of fire, he says Asturische. Asturische today they say the falcon, it's the hawk. But Asturische again, star, like astral or what is it? Divina Visio. Yeah, and sometimes that's why they translate as bird, because Visio is vision. Avis, so the same letter is bird in Latin, He said, and from her womb, I understood that the torrent came out from her looms. And that says torrent, water torrent. Sometimes it says water torrent, sometimes fire torrent. Here already translator said fire here. Interesting, yeah? Fire again, phoenix and shit, The Lord's glorious kings would be propagated, but not multiplied in her land. Or in their land. So again, motherland, so that's why I'm saying motherlands and other lands. Why in English mother has the other? And in other in Hungarian, so it's crazy, this thing, yeah? Hungarian other is marsh. So like has the almost name, or his mother Emeshu, or whatever, So he's about birds, but those who will multiply from him will be in other lands. And here you can think about that planet also, if you. Because why should be only a story, in Skythia, Hungary, that is born in Skythia, North Black Sea, and they came to Carpathians, and that's it, other land, because they move it. What is the big difference between Eastern Europe and Central Europe, This is about global thing, man, or maybe even Outlander, I don't know what the fuck say. Interesting, en ook Borne, I put that chrono right. En ook Borne, how is it? Jason puts like this. Divided in 3 gives exactly what almost born number. So it's not crazy. En ook Borne will also be positive to the, Something is wrong, man. Four times. Well, I'm not missing today. Okay. A video, I put it in any video with 3. Holy fuck, it's not 3 men. It's 4. Why do you need 4? Why gives this, Why do you need 4? Oh, now look what numbers. Fucking hell, man. You talk about Hitler or what to say. Shit. Then because the fountain is called Almo in Hungarian language, not fountain. Fountain it talks about dream, somne romanen. They write like this, the S letter. Sua is fua, Because the F letter is like the C or the H letter, you can say like until you have air. You know? So it's consonant, but it behaves like a vocal. Somnium, so the dream is called in Hungarian álom, you know. I'll put that here, where the fuck is it? Dream, and he was impregnated in how to say, conceived in dream or some and sometimes it's explained like this. So you know, dream and shit. That's why it was called a dream, but almost means sleepy otherwise. Therefore, because almost that is the holy one. So now we are Arabs, because you know, wait a fucking minute. I remember it is song to say, you know, it's a saint. Whatever we are Arabs, Al-Masih here in Arabic is saint, so not even in fucking Latin. That's why they're messing everything up, you know. Where was that? Here. Where the Al-Masih, Al-Musa, the Holy One. So he's not, was not, in fact, if we live in normal society, that he would be respected in Hungarian history, same as like Mohamed, I don't know, you know, first unifier of Hungarian tribes at least, or something. But no, there's some primitive chieftains in north here, you know. And you know, Jason said you know, Phoenix and how you say that 700, but that is the spawn of Anunnaks also. Here 7 Anunnaks here, Hungar 7 chieftains, fanns the state Stepane, on Shapte, Septe, Sette in Latin language is 7, you know. Plus in Hungarian Pane, top is fucking sun. But Sette in Hungarian is dark, so we are back to Phoenix, you know. Phoenix is Hungarian chief, he's 7 Hungar chieftains, he's 7 Anunnaks. Spawn. So I put the 7 Anunnaks spawn added to when Almost was born. So this, let's say, like almost somebody like Jesus, you know, Messiah, Lord, you can see that. He also says Holy One. Holy One means not in Hungarian. Almost not means saint, something. Means sleepy. So again, blackface. Let's translate to blackface, or at least let's go to there where it says. Oh, the description, the Duce Magnus Precious said, eram ipse almus facie decorus et nigere, so black face, the decoration of his face, how to say, and nigros habebat oculus, so black was also habebat, which means head, have, and people will have intention, have, habe, Latin English the same. Oculus is eye. Said Magnus, which means bigger, statura longus, which is long stature, glacial or something. Manus vero habebat grossas, grosse, thick hands. Digitus is the digita, so the fingers. Prolixus, I guess, means long. Pious and benevolent. So he was pious and benevolent and large sapiens, who, I don't know, sapiens means learned. Good miles, I don't know, Hilaris dot, whatever. So why blackface and black cars, man? It's crazy. You know? Hitler also, the SS with black sun and shit. So whatever, I just, you know, I put that, Jason say, the Hungarian story or almost the first leader, or Stefani's Phoenix stories, no question. And I put that the Jason's number with the other almost his Hungarian history, dies here. They are the only two almosts, this leader, the first, and this Sun Prince. And that's it. And look, it's buried here. Jason's small Phoenix cycle is this way. Stefan is king of Hungary, but Stefan is dark sun name, right? He has not with this almost the first, but with other almost he has the Jason's fucking Phoenix cycle. Hungarian story is Phoenix. I don't know what to say. I don't know what is the fucking Phoenix for. Not even Jason says probably. Not also about convergent fields and whatnot, but Saab, I don't know. I don't criticize him because he pushes as he can. I don't know. But no, now I put that all right. So let's say some Phoenix thing, whatever. I started here. What number out there was, right? 8. Like beginning and end, and one is beginning. Plus in English, similar 8, similar to age, Hungarian. So like got 3 ones here or 3 8s. The Hungarian's coming number, Western Chronicles, this, 2 Hungarian Chronicles, this. Hungarian stories end time story or restart somewhere else or something like this, man, you know. So almost is born, even let's show you the date also, but the date can be templated, you know, it's written like this, which means 819, but like I said, they write Hamenite, they write in Latin like E, you know, and the E letter can be transformed with the E letter, so I'll say that this one with the E, but they printed like this, so is E, it means 817. Or you can write like this and 890. So that's why I take the middle number, so 818. You know? Crazy. Magog and there. En ook, so then ook goes like that. And you know, I didn't know, probably this guy was Phoenix. The Phoenix Darkness, the sound, this guy has dark, black, no, not just dark, it says dark, it's black. Niger Negro. The black in Latin. Romania Negro. So nothing derogatory. If you say to a black that right? So you said in Latin black, so he's black. So what's the problem, right? If you call me Arbos, because Latin Arb, Romanian Arb, Belo in Slavic is white. What's the offense? I'm fucking white. So what can I can do, right? Mental fucking illness, all this racist thing and whatnot, whatever. So you know, black Phoenix thing probably you know, beginning and end number, even the number is crazy. So Phoenix, you know, Phoenix the only thing you fuck with rebels or probably in the India and the so-called spirituality and religion. There are also some rebels like avatars, new avatar of the same entity and whatnot. But then this guy has this number, right? Or is the yin yang? Or what the fuck is it? So ja, that you know, Phoenix endures dwelling 670 years. So he was born here 670. Goes when Corvinus, Matthias Corvinus dies in Vienna. So again, Corvinus is again, everything is black in Corvinus is Raven, Black Army. His Valachian origin is said, but people have interchanges, so Valak is black again, and it's crazy. Hungar Nugger is black again. Hungarian is asleep. Everything is fucking black. It's called Hunya Diye. So the last action of Black Army is at Glogo. But it's not a glow in English. Or the Hungarian Jule. The Hungarian Gula is pyramid. But Piro in Latin means burns also. So it's some burning, you know. So you know why goes to the last section of Black Army and Corvinus dies in 2 years later. So or if I take that chronic, it was put it like this: his birth year, 1 year of for you know, so 1 2 years. And yeah, I wanna say this year. Yeah, again, if you go with Nazi things again, interesting this also. So in this year, just as Phoenix, so there was not some big Phoenix, but small Phoenix. You can see probably not shows in this chart. Let's see. I guess not shows this would be somewhere here. Not shows but you can check because look. Plus just a small Phoenix cycle. Take the yeah, and the 40 would be. Phoenix is 8, you know. So why birth year of almost goes to last action of Black Army of Hungary, almost with black face, black eyes, Corvinus, everything is black, you know. Plus America interesting, there's a picture 4 years later. But if I take that more also means something darker, I add like this exactly goes to America. Black Army of Hungarian did. Officially January 6, but they will beat it, say the 92. Moves out from Hispania and Here moves enter in Europe, let's say, touch first time Europe, siege Constantinople, right? Constantinopolis, again in Hungary. So it's something darks, siege Sunland, Sun City, I don't know. Here's some dark guy born. Here America, Nero, black again. Here black, Corvinus, Raven, black again. King died in 90. His black army ended. So what a flying fuck. Or also where I put there. Or the Hungarian, so interesting also, so the between the birth of first Hungarian leader, they not king, but like I said, he should be considered like a Hungarian Mohamed or something like that, whatever. Because in almost in fact, they say in Latin text that Sanctus, Saint, where they translated this shit? Here. But in fact, in Arab means saint or like some big guy, you know, big Lord, King, Messiah, Jesus, as Mohammed, whatever. Whatever. So, but yeah. Hungarian, so first Hungarian leader in born, but I said this in videos already some 3 years ago. And between the last Hungarian king, not this guy that Mohache. What the fuck? Let's see what gives me that. Almost 60, whatever. But the last Hungarian who is not independent king, because he said that those 2 last Hungarian kings were puppets of Solomon, or whatever, it was Hungarian king. So until the death of last Hungarian king, exactly the difference of Rome. And if you take again from almost number, Nero burns Rome. So again, some Nero means black in Italian, so not even fucking question, right? Who played in Hungarian movie? The Conquest, you know, they made a movie some 30 years ago. Not a Hungarian, but Franco fucking Nero, that Italian actor, right? Franco Nero. Interesting, no? They know these fucking things, man. And Nero here burns Rome. And here Rome was born. But in English, burn and born the same. So Phoenix again. So Nero burns Rome. Rome is born. Hungarian fucking born. Is Phoenix. Rebirth, because here Rome is burned, here born. Born, how to say. Almost 66 how there was. So Mohammed lived the 64 years. Divided into gives Jesus one, you know. That's same fucking things, man. Oh, it's almost was saint. It's cool. In Arabic seems. What the fuck? I don't know why we say for black fakata. Faksik means lays down, which is logic because if you go lays down, you sleep. In the darkness you sleep. So I don't know. So this was and also the span of Hungarian kingdom. Because if you take like that, yeah, so almost in this anonymous chronicle, not says when he died, but says it mentions once this date, and after that date you don't see he mentions almost this guy. And in other sources, there is also another name is mentioned that it was leader of Hungarian, some Kusal here, this Kusal. Said is called also Rex Eorum Lux, their Rex, their king. Before Hungarians were the tribal chieftains only. So he's put that to 4 or 2 or some others, I guess. But it is a military history of Hungary book. It was killed here. And in this chronicle, so instead of Kusal, it's almost these 2 names are mentioned that they were leaders, but of course officials said that they were 2. But it's the same fucking thing. Here it goes almost. He says after 90, 904, not mentions almost. So let's say die. In other Hungarian chronicles, this is not say that when a conquest happened, he died then. So again, Hungarian conquest dates, there are 7 dates or 6, so again. But if you take like that, in Western chronicles, this is the leader name, so not Almoshe. Dies around here, somehow. So if I take from there, I put that at first. I put the 91. In 92, well, I guess I saw 91 also, whatever. 2 years, not Matthias. You can see, I saw others too. So 91, 101, plus that dwelling, Phoenix dwells here. So almost died, Phoenix died. And the last Hungarian king died. The first Hungarian leader died, Kusal or Almose. But Almos, like in Arabic, is some saint. The Latin text also says saint, but not in Latin, but Arab. Goes to the last Hungarian fucking king dies. Who is called Sapoya, so the Pelele tastes like pale again. So some sleepy. Sapoya, Sapele, sleepy. So the last Hungarian king have the same name, but you must use the English fucking language, not the first Hungarian leader. And the dead between the number between the dead is a 670, like Jason said, the Phoenix is so cool, like Jason says, in fact, what here is it, you can see. So the Hungarian stories Phoenix man, I don't know what I'm flying about this. Plus, if you want his romance story also. But like I said before here, is it Rome bird or born or Hungarian also mentioned that some, I said it. Fire torrents and whatnot. So these are just so, I guess. But one Hungarian date for Hungarian coming is this. So let's say 7 years off from Phoenix, Oort Anunnaki, Span, Ishumer. 7 years, so I take with that. Now, the interesting to Western, so in one Hungarian chronicle, I said the Hungarians came at this date in Pannonia, Scythia, But if I add interestingly to another number, obviously Western chronicles that Hungarians came there, gives a fucking Solimans almost close to, here. So that, like, was here. But here Soliman dies in Pannonia. That's why I'm saying that, Soliman, the Ottoman, the Turk, again, Islam, interesting Islam also, right? The public had different stories with different, how you said in English. Yeah. Different signs, but signs in sense of that, because Soliman camps in Hungary destroys Hungary is negative. But if Hungarians coming in Hungary, from Hungarian point of view, is positive. But they've wrote, like negative connotation, how to say. Let's go like this. And not omen, omen say omen also, premonition or some shit. So it's a different indication, what to say. Different sense, how to say. So one is destroys Hungary, the other occupies and makes Hungary, how to say. But they are the same fucking things, so that's why I'm gonna stop there, Soliman is Hungarian conqueror also. He died here. He came to Hungary 7 times, otherwise, you're saying, or 6 times, whatever, 7, 6. Moon landing is also just 6. Where is the 7th moon landing? Moon landing, Solomon, Soliman, moon. Soleiman, so the Ottoman. It's written in Latin, it's like Soliman. So Soliman is also similar to Almos name, right? He was Islam. Islam name also similar to Almos name. It's a Selemelet, it's like Soliman, the Ottoman, the Islam name, Or with Solomon. That's right, like this. Moon landing came, 6 moon landing, Soliman came to Hungary 7 times. Let's see how many times he came there. I guess it's 6 or 7. Here is a 21 is the first time. Here one. Here second time. 29. Third time. 32 fourth time. You can see 40. He, why says? Oh yeah, we occupies Buddha is 5. How to dig me 6 in Hungarian, so 6 time in here. And lastly, not games other years. Not games. Here again. He dies. So Soliman came to Hungary 7 times. And almost was 7 chieftains leader, what to say, you know. Not 6, but moon landing was 6. Where is the 7th moon landing would be the real shit. 7th son of 7th son. Like in movies say that that's the real one and shit. You know? But this was the crazy. I saw an Arabic, Almas, whatever. Almos, Hungarian is fucking the first leader's name. So he's Jesus. And even says the text says, as you see, he was saint. Almost means saint. Call it almost, that is the holy. Because from his progeny, the holy kings and leaders were to be born. What more? So the Hungarian, but they say probably they stole it from Arabs. In the north, nobody had the culture or big spirituality in ancient times, you know. Except the Chinese and Koreans and Japan, because they're not Europeans. It's clear the shit. Alright, let's so you know I want to say so you can in some books the Cimmerians from north are said to invade Mesopotamia, BC. Here the Moors invade. Here the Hungars invade. Here the Ottomans invaded and later died. Invaded for 40 years before interesting. So 40 years again like the Jews in the desert or what BS story, you know. But I wanted just this, you know. 67 years Phoenix. Blackface, Black King dies. Almost. Last action, Glogo. Glogo is I said. Glogo is on Policity. Glow like Gulop, you know. Yeah, ik was hier. Jason for 4 years later, Giza started to build it. By his project. En nog één keer, en ook is samen met Jason en ook was born hier en die waren nu volgens de fucking Hungarians. You know. If I take, you know, hard to say, so he was born in his birthday, I take like this, 2 years here and there, whatever. And let's see what, not against it, Olmec. Olmec similar name to Almos, also I say, right? Olmec story is, and I put that in with the Olmec story is also is this. Olmec calendar starts. This number is the who's coming number, so 3 like Jesus against saints or what. Well, let's see if I find some. Hitler, man, let's see. Yeah, here, Hitler was born when? Exactly 1000 years when Hungarians came, the Western Chronicles Day. And almost dies. Here they talk about Hitler like, I don't know, Phoenix or what. But I'm talking about almost like Phoenix. You know, exactly the dude was born exactly 1000 years after Hungarians came. There was almost also, if you born here, lived approximately like Mohamed. Because wow, this chronicle puts the Hungarian conquest to 884. So not like the Western Chronicles to 889. The Hungarian Chronicles put to 888. Or if you live at 66 years, like double of Jesus. And I saw in some books that Mohammed probably was born here. So Mohammed also has not his. 64 is. Well, whatever. If I add Almos birth and Mohammed's birth, goes to when Joe Hunyadi born, the father of Corvinus, so the Black Raven King. You know, Joe Hunyadi again, asleep, biggest Hungarian warlord, Valakian origin, Valak is black again. You know? So Hunyad is Mohamed and Almos also. Almos is Mohamed because Almos means Arab said for like Jesus and big prophets and shit. But Almos is Mohamed. And Joe Hunyad also. Look, man, goes to fucking the Hungarian. Hungarian revolution, man. So you had the 333, go to Romanian revolution. Goes to Ukraine attacked. I observed this. Fucking hell, man. They're using this fucking. I wanna see, let's see Hitler, not gives. Hitler born, Phoenix born, let's say. Only Hungarian crusade to so-called Holy Land. Only crusade to Holy Land, which was led by Hungarian king. Hungarians went only one time. And some one priest before that, whatever. This is the King Andrew II. Why it goes to that? Was Phoenix or what? Here in one chronicle, Hungarian second coming. Hey, you know? It's crazy. I don't look at it. If he dies, if he died at all, whatever. Let's see. I don't know what I was on Czech and Hungarian wars and maybe you must adjust. You can say that probably this is the wrong. But Nostradamus says the Septante est. Septante. 6th centuries. Oh no, 6th chance, 100 is 100, yeah. So this is what Jason says.
Channel, they're side by side with color period, reptiles, amphibians, the beautiful plants, apple trees, oranges.
So, you know, Corvinus is the same with Almos, but Mohammed is also, Hunyad's father was born here and he lived, attention, Joe Hunyad, but I say this, half of Jason's small phoenixically. Similar to Hungarian revolution date also, you can see, 500 years. So it was Phoenix also, this Phoenix, because, you know, Hunyad lives these years. And if you add the 69, Hungary occupied, celestial phenomena. Ottomans almost beat it out from Hungary, but they made a fake story, I could say that. And they're using the 23-year-old adding the difference between Olympics and Roman era, 753 and 776. And we have already Hungary liberated. And for this I said Hungary was never occupied, or none of the Holy League beat it Ottomans out from Hungary. But the Hollow League, Hollow Hungarian Raven. What is written, you know? It's crazy. It's funny, we go with half small physical number up to here and you add this also, because you know. Let's go in. Here last Hungarian leader dies, so 3 years. Napoleon enters the picture. Black nobility in the Vatican, so against some black. Second World War started. Here I don't know what I. You know, so these things aren't. So this Jason stops up here other places also. He said that something is true somewhere, must be true in other places. But he not goes in that way like I go. Alright, that's it.